Hello, it is the 28th of January 2011. New location. I'm pretty much taking you on an entire tour of my living abode. Considering that I feel, up until that world news scenario, which I'll explain in a second, I felt that I knew most of the people who watch this. A good proportion of those people can actually work out where it is. And, it's there. But if you can't, one day you'll be able to piece it all together. Maybe I'll make a 3D video. Or a video with a tour. I digress. The world news thing. Apparently, like, the whole of YouTube's on worldnews.com. So I feel, well, A, a little less special, but B, a little less worried. So, yeah, there's that as well. Anyway, it's Friday, the end of the week. The weekend starts here. Well, for a lot of people, I think the weekend starts on Thursday night. The weekend seems to have got longer recently. I don't know. But the weekend now officially is on its way. Well, for most people, the joy about my job is that every now and then I have to work on a Saturday. Tomorrow being one of those Saturdays. So actually my weekend hasn't started at all. My weekend starts like Saturday night and finishes Sunday night, so it's the shortest weekend. Well, these are the ways, aren't they? Although, when explained that to people, they're like, well, you've still got some time to do stuff. In my weekend, my preferred course of action is to do nothing. Like, as close to nothing as is possible. Obviously you have to do something, the breathing and all that kind of stuff, but I'd quite happily stay in bed for like the whole weekend. I'm a great fan of Xbox. I could do that all weekend and not really feel too bad about it. I'm happy enough doing things, but I'm just as happy not doing things, and not doing things takes less effort, and you can quote me on that. So yes, but that's, most of the stuff that I actually had to talk about, which isn't a lot of stuff to talk about. The only other thing I wanted to mention is this, because I found it really weird. I locked myself out of somewhere. Where is not important, and how it happened is also not important, but I managed to lock myself out of somewhere. And that's a little concerning in itself, that I locked myself out. The second thing, which was slightly concerning, is most people at that point would think, well, where can I find a spare key? Or how can I find some other way to get my key out, or that kind of stuff. My one was just, what can I find around here to pick the lock? Which probably isn't the kind of thought process one should have. But, well, that's how it worked. The third and most concerning thing of all, not the fact I left the keys there, no, not the fact that I thought to pick the lock, no, the fact that I actually did, and opened the door, and then got my keys and carried on with my day. A misspent youth, although, as my friend said, how can you really call a youth misspent if you spent time working out how to get into places like a ninja? I'm a great fan of ninjas, so, yeah. So that's actually it. I'll speak to you tomorrow.